But yeah, y'all are tied.
Okay, so how are we gonna break this tiebreaker?
Ooh, that is a great question.
I'll leave it up to you, Your Honor. Your wiseness will dictate the right way.
Wow. He already gave the suck up point. You don't have to keep trying.
Yeah, suck up points already.
So, just for your information, I have been speaking to you with reverence and respect the entire episode. You can't call that sucking up.
Sounds like a teacher's pet to me.
After hours. I'll ask you a question about the movie.
Welcome to After Hours.
Welcome to After Hours, everybody.
In this episode of After Hours, Alex, that's me, and Eric need to break the tie from our previous episode of Will You Survive? Hush, the movie from 2016.
In order to figure out who will be the host.
I trust our very wise and gracious judge to make the correct call.
See, that's sucking up. He's been talking shit the whole episode. Now he wants to try to act like he's reverent.
I've been talking shit to you, sir, not to our wonderful, great, very honorable judge who has only made fair rulings. Your Honor, may I suggest a D&D battle between me and Alex?
No. I'm going to ask you a deep cut question about the movie, and you guys are going to buzz in.
Fair. Alex does research. Okay. What's your buzzer sound?
What's my buzzer sound?
Yeah, how you gonna buzz in?
I don't know.
Okay. Mine's gonna be.
All right, you ready? It is not a question that will be related to survival whatsoever. It is just a question about the movie.
Okay.
Our main protagonist, Maddie Young, has a sister. What is her name?
Max.
You didn't buzz in.
Oh.
That's my buzzer sound, Your Honor.
Yeah, what's your answer, Eric?
It was Max, Your Honor.
What is it?
Oh shit.
It was Max.
Wrong.
No.
Her
She
sister's
was
name?
played by Emma Graves.
Nope, it's not her name.
Oh, wait.
Yes, Eric.
Was it Squish?
Well, that was a nickname.
Nope.
You can't.
Oh, what's her sister's name?
I am only accepting full names here.
The full name? Last name
Nah,
too?
Yes. Full name.
Did we
Not
ever
nicknames.
get her last
Okay.
name?
That would be Maxine.
Correct. And the point for the host title goes to
There was
Mr.
a 1
Alex.
point? It was a 1 point tiebreaker?
Yes.
Sudden death.
That's why I said tiebreaker.
Your Honor, that was a shit ruling.
Glad you said that.
You want
Minus
to
1
lose
point.
points? You want go
I
backwards.
don't give a shit.
Wait, so these
I
are
tried sucking your ass and it
So-
didn't work.
So do you want these to be cumulative like you wanted
no,
last time?
I didn't want that.
You wanted them cumulative.
No, I didn't. TJ wanted them cumulative.
think
I
it's-
said that's a dumb
I think
idea.
it should be cumulative for like we could have like a grand thing, and whoever has
For
like,
season.
those points.
Ooh.
Season
Ooh,
finale
I
type
kind of
shit.
like that.
Who's keeping track of this?
That's a great point because we know what we ended with last one because it was awesome. 6-9.
Well, 6-9 and I had 3.
6. You gave yourself 3,
No, TJ gave me 3 and I graciously took them.
but you were the host. How did TJ give you 3?
I graciously took them. That's how.
You jerk.
So I had 9.
Yes. Alex had 9, but then he sassed me, so he went down to 6. And then he kept trying to sass me, but the
I
number was
sassed
too
3
perfect.
times.
Yeah, I have
So Alex's total is 11. Yours is 6.
Alex had how many?
He has 11 total.
Oh, okay. Wait, he got 5 points?
Yeah.
For what? No, I'm kidding.
Because I'm fucking awesome.
Minus 1 point for not paying attention. No, I'm joking. It's after hours. We don't do that here, except for that one
That's
time
it.
I just did that. So this after hours, we are going to be taking the point of view of the killer for I don't know how long we're gonna do that for. Just a little game. Um, Alex, if you were to put yourself in the shoes of the killer, how would you have done it?
Okay, the start was pretty good. Taking out the breaker box, killing her power, so stealing her phone. Clearly, he was out to mentally torment her, so he stole her phone, took pictures of her, realized she was on her iCloud messenger system, so he texted her so she could see herself from her phone, which sucks. Like that's just
creepy.
That's just he was messing with her so bad. So all of that is good. I think he made the classic movie cliche blunder of just taking too long. He should have never gone back outside and made this such a long game. Like clearly he wasn't into this so much with Sarah. Like he just killed her. So why Maddie? Why did he have to make such a big deal about it?
We don't know how long he was tormenting.
It wasn't
Sarah.
that long because it was almost an hour into the movie that John finally came, and Sarah had said John will be home in an hour. Why don't you come over and watch a movie? John will be home in an hour. He could join us.
I suppose so, but maybe she escaped faster than he expected her to, so he had to kill her because she went to a neighbor and he didn't know that she was mute and deaf yet. Maybe that's why he killed her, because he was great. Now
I don't think that makes enough sense, because if he's just killing like that, she gets away, she goes to her friend. He wasn't afraid of another person witnessing this. Clearly, he didn't care.
I don't know. I think you're right. I think he metaphorically monologued too long.
That's exactly. It was such a long monologue. Just get to it.
He should. Right. Honestly, the moment where he was talking to John's dead body, and he was like, "Should I just go end it now?" He should have. He should have just gotten ended it then.
Nah, you're right. Yeah. No. I mean, that was pure ego. He was so angry at her for putting up such a fight, and then this inconvenience of John showing up when he did. But that was part of the problem. You took too long. If you would have done it, if you'd have just done it, you're gone. You're clear by the time John shows up, and you don't have to potentially fight this guy. And you guys both brought this up, which was a very valid point, was why did fucking Maddie bang on the fucking door to alert John instead of, I would go around, maybe aim the bolt at the guy from upstairs. And anyway, but that's Maddie. But
she wasn't very certain of her shot. She even said, when she was talking to herself, she brought up like, it's not a close range weapon, but I have to be close if I'm gonna get a shot.
But
that's on her.
The killer. Those are the things that I think would have been necessary. You're gonna get away with this, because the part of getting away with this is not the murder. It's after. So once he killed his victims, he should have been eliminating himself. He has way too many footprints all over the place, way too many fingerprints all over the place. He's touched everything all over the place.
His blood is all over the place.
No, I'm saying right at the beginning.
Oh.
Right at the beginning, he's not injured. He has, not that we know of. Maybe Sarah caused some damage. I don't know. We didn't see anything.
Well, he was wearing a mask. He had a beanie on, so that would stop most hair.
Right.
His shoes, there's only so much you can figure out with shoe prints. You just know what type of shoes and what shoe size the guy is.
That's all. He was wearing boots.
He was wearing gloves.
Boots it's tough, because with boots you're getting into areas where they're rare enough that you can figure out which brand it is, what size it is. If you could figure that out.
But even that doesn't narrow it down enough. Not without other things to help you figure it out. I think he could have totally gotten away with it if that was his intention. But I don't think that was his intention.
No, his intent was to cause as much pain as possible.
Mm-hmm.
He's a psychopath who gets off on sadism. So that would have been it. But it's like, this is like a bank robbery, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Heat with Robert De Niro and Val Kilmer. But it's like or better yet, no, the one I was thinking of was Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
Yes, I have seen that.
Go to the vault. What do you mean go to the vault? We never go to the vault, right? That's always your downfall when you go to the vault, and that's what this was. He was going to the vault. He should have either done away with it or bailed, one or the other. But once he showed his face, he kind of locked himself in. He's going to have to do it.
Yeah.
So,
And he just took too long. So I think that's our answer. Just don't metaphorically monologue. Don't do the
That's
classic
it.
villain mistake.
that's it. Don't get greedy with your sadism. You got to just carry it out and be done.
Oh yeah, great answer. Great answer.
Your Honor, I would have killed her faster.
So yeah, pretty good points. Pretty good points. What we didn't bring up in the episode was he saved the cat. He was gonna kill the cat.
She did save the cat. Yeah.
He didn't-
Which honestly, most fucked up thing he was going to do the whole movie.
He said he was gonna nail it to the fucking door. But nah. See, me, you kill my cat. It's over
Yeah.
for you. That would have gave me the rage. Yeah, kill my friend, whatever. You know, it's just a friend. You can make new friends.
Tell the judge how you feel about cats.
I think cats are ninjas.
Whoa, what'd you call me?
What'd you call the cat? Holy crap.
No. I think your cat is a ninja.
Not anymore. I strapped a bell to him.
It's like
But
strapping
see?
a balloon to a turtle.
See,
Literally.
you had to do something to.
Oh yeah, no, that was
Slow
like
it
the
down.
main issue. He kept fucking hiding, and we didn't know where he was. So I was like, he has to get a bell.
Yeah, no, cats are freaking. I mean, they're monsters.
I love cats.
I mean, they definitely serve their purpose. I had told Eric what I wanted to do when we had a house. Thankfully we didn't have mice or rat problems, but in the neighborhood there it was a lot of wildlife, and so it was very easy for it to become a problem. I think it was actually the wildlife that saved us from the problem. But I was like, if we ever have that problem, what we're going to do is put out pet milk.
Yeah.
Because I want the feral cats to come, but I don't want to feed them. I just want them to come to my house. I don't want them to eat here. I want them to hunt around here.
You give them milk, it encourages them to keep coming for a drink. It's like a treat.
Yep.
And then they just hunt around your area. They pay you back. And
They'll bring me their trophies.
cats are dope. I fucking love cats.
So what else are we gonna talk about, boys? It's a very after hours podcast. It is 12.
I don't know. I mean, we could go into politics and religion.
Yeah, it's banned from the. It's banned from this vicinity of
No
this
way.
podcast.
There is nothing banned from after hours. We appreciate and encourage fighting on the After Hours podcast.
No, I do agree. I think banning politics specifically because it just ends up being 40 minutes of me and you ranting.
And then TJ at the end saying, "But did I ask?"
Yeah, and then it literally becomes when I edit or when TJ edits, it's 40 minutes, and after like 10 minutes of it, we just skip to the end of it and then cut it all.
But why?
Because it's not fun to listen to. Trust me, it's not entertaining at all.
I can just turn this into a fucking like true crime podcast.
The after hours.
Yeah. True Crime Thursday.
So how would you have done it if you were the
True
killer?
crime, and that's not a bad one, because there's like all kinds of things that I see people think they can do to get away with crimes, like wear boots that are too big for them, but it's like no, the
they can
police
tell.
know how to do that. They know how to see that.
Will
That's
you
really cool that they
survive
could do
and
that.
how to get away with it? Crazy.
Hey, I do have, okay, I'm going to put this out there because I have no intent of ever committing any kind of crime like this. But one of the things that I had always thought of when I had gotten latex prosthetics done on my face, it was for zombie makeup, and the lady who did it was freaking awesome. But one of the things I had thought about was, if you're going to go and rob a bank, right? What's the best way to get the description cleared, right? You wear a little bit of a chubby suit. You make yourself a little bit heavier than you are. If you're 165, you make yourself look like 185, right? And then you do prosthetics on your face. You grow out your facial hair first. Then you put the prosthetics on your face, which covers all of your facial hair. Now you look like a clean-shaven individual, and you go through with the deed. And then when you get away, you dispose of all of the gear, right? You best would be to burn it, but that can draw some attention unless you go somewhere where burning is legal, right? Trash burning. And you do that, you burn all your trash, you get rid of all of the DNA. Then you come back into the city, into the public, and you're a full facial haired person, 20, 30 pounds lighter. I think that would be a pretty good way of changing your description. Now, that won't get rid of everything, because you have a lot of other things to consider besides avoiding the, what do you call it? Avoiding the eyewitness descriptions.
I mean, I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about one piece of your hair, and that could be it for you.
Well, that's where like bald caps, all of that stuff have to go down.
Okay, so this
But what about
podcast,
arm hair
we're
and
planning the perfect bank heist. I think if you are going into to rob a bank, yes, the mask thing is great. Love that. Perfect. But there's so much we gotta, think about. Like hair, right? So you gotta buy your own, like you gotta buy some brand new fucking clothes, or go to like Goodwill or fucking something. Get some different clothes, different everything, because you'll have like little strands of yourself all over everything.
Probably Goodwill and buy it in cash.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
rob a homeless guy,
Rob a Goodwill.
No. You don't rob a homeless guy. Here's what you do. You take your clothes to him. You give him your clothes and say, "Can I have yours?" So you take the homeless guy's clothes.
You frame him.
Because you don't want him to get pissed at you and all of a sudden be like, "Oh yeah, this guy came," and then you come back and maybe drop several C notes on him. Say, "You shut your mouth. We never met." He doesn't know your name, but then I also have another thing about that is, and this is critical, but you got to be very careful. Because if you show up to the bank many times, they're going to be looking at you. But you have to be at the bank. You have to be seen at the bank the day of or the day before. That way, when they go through and scour for evidence and they pull hairs or anything like that,
it's plausible.
I was at the bank yesterday.
Yeah, so of course you probably found a piece of my hair, duh.
Like, we found your DNA. Well, I bank there.
Yeah, so scout it out real
Doesn't
good.
surprise me.
Maybe get an account there.
Maybe you set up a big account, right? You set up a big account
Like,
there.
I have no reason to rob it.
You have to go back multiple times. So maybe you're doing a business loan transaction. I'm trying to get a business loan and I'm back in the bank multiple times. Like, "Oh, you need to bring us these documents." Okay, I'm going to go get these documents and I'll bring them back. And and "Oh, you could do this all online." "Oh no, I know I can do that, but I want to meet somebody face to face. I don't want to do it behind a computer screen."
Oh, that would be the red
And
flag
then
of
you
today's
put
age.
all of the money that you stole back in that bank, and then they'll never know.
They'll never know.
Well, the problem with that is they're all serials.
They'll never know.
They're all serialed. You're going to get busted.
We need a getaway vehicle. So what's the best way to do that? I feel like
Helicopter.
It's too expensive.
I feel like most stolen car. You fucking go find a Honda Civic somewhere and you junk it immediately right after. Or
What if you get into a police chase?
You have separate you have other vehicles to get into at certain drop points.
Oh man, this is some GTA shit.
Where you get in one vehicle, fucking drive, you go through like a bunch of, like a fucking tunnel or something, get in that other vehicle, drive out, have another one. Keep switching vehicles. They won't know which one you're in,
You ever seen those GTA 5 RP servers?
Yeah.
They do that shit all the time.
Ooh, great way to rob a bank. So you get to the bank, right? You ask them for a job. You fill out an application. You get the job at the bank, right?
Uh-huh.
Give it, 40, 50 years. They're paying you with the money from the bank. And then
you're essentially robbing them. Yeah.
Basically, once you're like 70, clean fucking getaway.
That's true.
They won't even know.
You've just taken all of that money.
Quote unquote retire.
Quote unquote
and
retire.
they give you money and you don't even work there anymore. It's blind robbery. They don't
Perfect
even know what's
fucking
happening.
Meanwhile, when you were there, you're there for 8 hours. You're getting paid for 8 hours, but you only give them like 4 hours worth of labor.
Oh, well, I'm also
Facts.
spending an hour in the bathroom.
3 hours worth of labor.
You got to shit on company time.
If we're going to talk this way, then have you ever seen Office Space? Okay, I get here at 8 a.m. I sit and stare at my screen for about 15 minutes. Then I'll do a little of this, a little of that. Then it's time for a coffee break, and I go and I get my coffee. And I stand around and talk for maybe another half an hour. Then I go back to my desk and stare at my screen again. By the time I get to the spreadsheets, I, input maybe a little bit of data, and then it's time for lunch. I usually take longer than an hour, and I get back, and By the time I get back, I bullshit with some of the people in the office as they're all coming back from lunch. And we sit down, stare at my screen again, hang out there for a while. Maybe I'll shuffle some papers around on my desk to make it look like I'm doing something. And then maybe work on the spreadsheet a little longer. By that time, I've gotten up and gotten my afternoon coffee at least once, maybe twice, talked to some people along the way, including the boss. You can't let him think that you're not working, you're not busy. And then by the time the day's over, I've put in maybe 15, 20 minutes of honest labor. And frankly, Bobs, I don't give a shit.
I wish I could. I wish I could. I pulled an 11.5-hour day the other day.
Now you got to go watch Office Space because it's fucking hilarious.
So, Alex, since you are the winner, what's next week's episode?
Bullshit.
Let's see. I mean, I Am Legend was actually my pick, but since you stole that from me,
I'm pretty sure TJ brought that up.
Since you just robbed me blind.
Are you sure you want to let this guy who's accusing you of robbing? That feels racially motivated. I feel like you should give me the
motivated. I don't know if you deserve it.
I feel like you should give me the win. I got a great idea.
It's okay. You wouldn't respect me if it wasn't done out of love.
Oh, he loves me, Eric. More than he loves you, probably.
All right, guys, hit us up on our socials.
Like the son I never had.
That's not even just offensive to me. He's got 2 sons.
You just hit Ollie right in the nuts too. Damn.
Like the black son I never had.
Like the black son I never wanted.
Like the black son I always wanted, so that I could say.
And that's the end of After Hours.
He's a rescue.
He's a rescue, not even adopted.